There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey Glasser and by the West Virginia Department of Tourism, welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Kathy Mattea.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around, a simple song. Thank you, thank you. Hello and welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. I'm Kathy Mattea, and I'm so glad to be back with you. And thanks to Larry Gross for covering for me these past few weeks. I know you'll be glad you joined us too. We're here at our home, the Culture Center Theater in Charleston, West Virginia, and this show is going to be all kinds of fun. Later next hour, we have the roots music mainstays and festival favorites, Donna the Buffalo. Woo! Also in our next hour, we've got a multi-generational acoustic blues duo joining us, David Jacob Strain and Bob Beach. Still to come in this hour from Nashville by way of Alabama, a folk country songwriter and singer of the highest regard, John Byrd, will be here. Also in this hour, the winner of NPR Music's recent Tiny Desk contest, Alisa Amador, will be here. But we're going to start the show this week with a Renaissance man from Mount Holly, North Carolina, who is a study in contradictions. He's a lawyer by trade, a self-admitted high school jock, who claims as major influences Kerouac and Chaucer and loves jazz and opera. He's also a poet and a painter, but he's played music since his girlfriend left him for one of his best friends when he was 18 years old. He says he got a guitar because he was all tore up and he needed an outlet besides drinking and fighting. He's made nearly 20 albums in over 40 years, and he has a new one just out earlier this year called Melancholy Angel. His songs are like tiny short stories and call to mind the likes of John Prine and Townes Van Zandt. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, along with his band, The Serpents, David Childers.
Thank y'all. Good to be here. By the way, I'm not a lawyer anymore. I quit that a long time ago. We're going to do a song written by a fellow named Max Johnston. Lives down in Dallas, Texas. It's called Blankets. The long goodbye, come and gone. One more sun, I'll be gone. Roll the wine, tracks and sing, till winter snow turns into spring. In the spring, a brand new roses, in the summer before you go. In the fall, blankets warm, for in the winter to unfold. Hold along still rails, short cross ties, sing me back home like a lullaby. As I make my way back home again, I find no one let me in. In the spring, I bring you roses, in the summer before you go. blankets warming, bring the winter to unfold. In the spring, I bring you roses, in the summer before you go. In the fall, blankets warming, bring the winter to unfold. In the fall, blankets warming, bring the winter to unfold. Thank you.
Easy to be free.
Thank you. We're going to do a John Byrd song. We put this on our latest record, and I told John we were going to do it, and I found out we were on this show. I said, is it okay if we play your song? And he said he demanded that we do it, so I didn't leave him much choice. I'm going to send this out to my daughter, Megan. This is about the father and daughters. It's called Easy to Be Free. Well, I never put no roots down, couldn't wait to get away. I travel in my mind each night, to sleep all through the day. I know that I seem lazy, and I call it meant to be, but I guess I found it easy to be free. I tried my best to settle down, I could do it for a while. I'd always wind up thinking about one more lonesome mile. I never meant to cheat myself or any little girl, but I guess I found it easy to be free. Free. She got a job in Birmingham, she had no need to roam. She wasn't like her daddy, who never could stay home. I wonder if she'll ever know just what she means to me. Oh, well, she found it easy to be free. Free. They say a child will come along to change your rambling ways. I swear that was my prayer each night before I went away. She's grown into a woman now and has no need for me. Yes, I guess she found it easy to be free. Thank you, John Byrd.
Yeah. Never take the place.
We did a new record this year, but we put a number of covers on it, and those first two on it, and somehow this one wound up. It's a song written by Prince many years ago, and Corey and I got talking about how much we like Prince, and we said, well, we should do one of his songs. So This one's called Never Take the Place of Your Man. But it was late last year when her old man ran away. She couldn't stop crying 'cause she knew he was gonna stay. 10:45 on a lonely Friday night. She was standing by the bar and whoa, she was looking alright. I asked her if she wanted to dance and she said all that she wanted was a good man who wanted to know if I thought I was qualified. And I said, baby, don't waste your time, 'cause I know what's on your mind. You'll never be satisfied with a one-night stand, and I can never take the place of your man. Well, it hurt me so bad when she told me with tears in her eyes. He was all she ever wanted, and now she just wanted to die. Left her with a baby and another one on the way. She couldn't stop crying 'cause she knew he was gonna stay. She asked me if we could be friends, and I said, honey, baby, that's a dead end. You know and I know you'll never be satisfied. And I said, baby, don't waste your time, 'cause I know what's on your mind. You'll never be satisfied with a one-night stand, and I can never take the place of your man. Well, I can never take the place of your man, but I can never, 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 but I can never, never, never take the place of your man. All right, I'm Lynn Prince.
Blueberry.
There's Corey Dudley on the bass over here. Jeff White on the fiddle. And Robert Childers on the drums. Woo! Thank y'all.
Y'all want to do blueberries? You want to do
This song I wrote, and it's called Blueberries. Blueberries above you, purple in the rain. Sun breaks the clouds out. The eastbound train sets the train tracks shaking. rocking the town, crossing the river where the water turns brown. Once again it's leaving me behind to ponder and wonder what's beyond the horizon. The dreams of a young man get lost in the weeds, in the sinkholes and current, never more to be seen. Mulberries split by lightning in the spring, needs to be cut down and the area clean, chopping and sawing, thinking about things, your last kiss and goodbye in September rain. Don't blame you for leaving me behind. Small town don't suit you, I'm lost in my mind. The dreams of a young man one day turn to gold when it's too late to spend it, or so I've been told. There's a blackbird singing in the chestnut grove as the sun turns to winter and the winds blow cold. She's trying to tell me where you are, but it's been too long, darling, and you're gone too damn far. It's been too long, darling, and you're gone too damn far. Good night and sweet dreams wherever you are. Thank you. We got one more for you. You've been mighty kind. We appreciate it. I wrote this song a couple years ago. Hope you like it. It's called All Our Good Times Are Through. I'm so glad you stopped by this morning. I'm so glad I can talk to you, for they're calling me away without a warning. And for now, all our good times are through. There's a storm blowing in from Mississippi, and the boss man says we got to get there soon. The last time we stayed there for 6 months working. So for now, all our good times are through. Well, I hope to be back before you know it, and all of our good times will resume. Hold the fort, feed my dogs, and don't forget me. For now, all our good times are through. Someday we'll go back out fishing, where the rocks and water sing and the flowers bloom. We'll sit by the fire reminiscing, but for now all our good times are through. Well, I hope to be back before you know it, and all of our good times will resume. Hold the fort, feed my dogs, and don't forget me. But for now, all our good times are through. Hold the fort, feed my dogs, and don't forget me. But for now, all our good times are through. Thank you kindly.
David Childers and the Serpents. He is very highly regarded among tastemakers, but a little under the radar for the more mainstream listeners. And that's just the kind of artist we like here on Mountain Stage. David's son, Robert, plays drums in the band, and they're both visual artists, so look for them this September at Fensterfest in Rome, Georgia. They'll both be exhibiting art and playing music. His new album is Melancholy Angel on Ramseur Records. That was David Childers and the Serpents. Well, it's time to welcome our singer, Julie Adams, to sing a song for you. She'll be joined today, as always, by our great Mountain Stage band. That's Ron Soul, the leader of the band back there on acoustic guitar. Michael Lipton and Ryan Kennedy are our electric guitarists. Bob Thompson is over there at the piano. Steve Hill is playing bass. And Ahmed Solomon is our drummer. Julie's chosen a song written by our friend Cy Khan called Mississippi Summer. Please welcome Julie Adams.
Cracked as an August field that's burned in the sun for 100 years, with furrows so deep you could hide yourself. But I ain't chopping cotton no more this year. I'll just sit on the porch with my eagle eye and watch for a change in the wind. The rows are as straight as a shotgun barrel, long as a bullet can spin. You know how hot it gets in Mississippi. You know how dry it gets in the summer sun. The dust clouds swirl all down the delta. I just hope that I don't die before the harvest comes. Black clouds gather at the edge of town, but no rain's gonna fall on us. Hoes rise and fall in a distant field. Earth takes a beating for all of us. I thought I heard the angel of death overhead. It was only the crop dusters playing. Hoes rise and fall like the beating of wings. Lord, send us freedom and rain. You know how hot it gets in Mississippi. You know how dry it gets in the summer sun. The dust clouds swirl all down the delta. I just hope that I don't die. Hope that I don't die before the harvest comes.
That was Julie Adams with Cy Khan's song Mississippi Summer. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Remember, if you missed part of Mountain Stage or you want to hear something again, you can visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs not heard on the radio and usually the complete finale song. If you enjoy the show, take a moment to subscribe and leave a review wherever it is you listen. Our next guest on the show is a New England-based artist who blurs categories. She grew up in a bilingual house, singing and touring with her family's band called Sol y Canto from age 5 through high school in both Spanish and English. She started playing classical guitar at 10 and took up electric guitar when she was 19. And just as she was thinking about leaving the music business, she won the 2022 NPR Tiny Desk Contest. Yeah. Her latest EP is called Narratives on 30 Tigers. It's essentially about holding seemingly contradictory experiences in the same space. And she is on fire with a passion for music as a way to break down barriers and foster connection between us. Please welcome to the Mountain Stage, Alisa Amador.
Thank you. Thank you. I want you to know that you're allowed to cheer like that at any moment during my set. This song is called Timing. I don't know where it is I'm going. I don't know what it is I know. Most of the time I think I blindly feel around just to see how life will go. You came to me without a warning, so overwhelmed, underprepared. And in our hearts 3 words are forming, and now we're both just scared. What did I tell myself when I first felt the flame? Don't you open yourself up to another strand of pain. Oh, I knew that the timing wasn't the right one. What a shame. Well, but I'm getting tired of being right. Why am I right again? You write to me every morning. You write to me every night. Most of the time I wish that I could read your mind, and I worry if that's right. And I can't help it if I worry, no. And I can't help it if I care. I know that there is not a hurry with this love, and that's just what makes me scared. Oh, so what do we tell ourselves now that we found the flame? Let's not open ourselves up to another strand of pain. Yeah. I knew that the timing wasn't the right one. What a shame. Well, but I'm getting tired of being right. Why am I right again? Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you. Thank you, Charleston. Thank you, Charleston. Oh my goodness. Well, it's so good to be here. I've been looking forward to this show for a very long time. This is a bossa nova inspired coping song for when your alarm clock goes off in the morning. This song is called Slow Down. Morning comes, I make the bed, I wish it wouldn't end. Every morning is a battle I can't seem to win. Morning comes and I'm afraid of what's in store for me. Will it be another day of running round like everything is gone? If I write it in a song, will it slow down? Morning comes, I make the bed, I take a look around. Every morning brings a question I can't live without. Oh, morning comes and I'm afraid of what's in store for me. Will it be another day of running round pretending all is fine when the thought won't leave my mind? Can it slow down? Oh, another day that I get lost in lists of what to do. Running away, I'm at a loss of what to say to you. Then another night, I give up the fight. Will it be alright? Morning comes, I make the bed, I wish it wouldn't end. Every morning is a battle I can't seem to win. Oh, morning comes and I'm afraid of what's in store for me. Will it be another day of running round like everything is gone? If I write it in a song, will it slow down? Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, people. I'm going to start singing in Spanish. Is that okay? So Spanish is my first language. And so sometimes songs, well, how do I say this? Okay. I don't know what genre my music is. It's in English, it's in Spanish, it's loud and raucous, and then it's really quiet and introspective. There's influences of jazz. And I used to feel really shy about that and try to stick to one genre in a show. And then I realized that I was just hiding parts of myself that didn't need to be hidden. So now I have no genre and I feel free. This song is called Nada que ver. Nada que ver in Spanish means having nothing to do with something. And when I wrote this song, there were three things that were very present for me. One, I was listening to a lot of Nick Drake, so there's that influence. Two, I was in Puerto Rico, where my mom is from, so I was thinking in Spanish. And three, I was feeling really sick of love, and I wanted to write a song that had nothing to do with love. But you know what happens when you try not to think about something. So here's this song. For those of you who don't speak Spanish yet, it says something along these lines. They say you're a liar. Is it the truth? They say that you sing. I want to hear. I want to know more than what they say about you. Then the chorus says, I want it to be a drop of honey. I want it to last longer than a paper airplane. I want this melody to have nothing to do, nada que ver, with your love. There's the tiniest bit of hope in the bridge. It says, oh, I don't want any more grains of salt as the only memento of having loved, and the fire always gives heat until it burns. But there's something about you that makes me want to doubt all of that. Nada que ver. Dicen que mientes, es la verdad. Dicen que cantas, quiero escuchar, quiero saber más de lo que me dicen. Yo quiero que sea una gota de miel que dure más que un avión de papel, que la melodía tenga nada que ver con tu amor. Tantas personas en la ciudad cantan canciones sobre amar. Yo quiero saber menos de lo que cantan. Yo quiero que sea una gota de miel que dure más que un avión de papel, que la melodía tenga nada que ver con tu amor. está quemado, pero hay algo de ti. Quiero dudar. Yo quiero que sea una gota de miel que dure más que un avión de papel, que la melodía tenga nada que ver con tu Muchas gracias. All right, this next song is called Extraño. Now, extraño means strange, but it also means extrañar is the, what's the word for that? I never learned the grammatical terminology in Spanish, but infinitive, it's the infinitive. Extrañar is the infinitive of to miss. So, yo extraño means I miss, but you could put yo, comma, extraño, and it could mean like me, strange. And I like that double meaning, especially as a intercultural person. So I should tell you now, this is the perfect moment to tell you that my mother is Puerto Rican from San Juan, and her family was half Puerto Rican, half Argentine. And so she had a whole part of the family that was all Argentine immigrants living in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And then my dad is Chicano from New Mexico, from a little town outside of Albuquerque called Placitas. And they met and started a band and then eventually started a family in Boston, Massachusetts. And the first time I said that and everyone laughed, I was like, why is this funny? and then I realized that it is like very different places all combined in one family, and I think that that's actually a lot of people's story. And so, yes, that is a beautiful cultural mix that definitely leads to some identity crisis moments, because you just don't fit neatly into any box. But I'm realizing now as I come out of hiding that everyone actually experiences feelings of not fitting in. So this song says, I miss the words that I used to know, with which I wrote tiny poems. How strange it is to feel like you never belonged, that the house of your memory is a rented space. And then it says, I miss the colors that I used to be able to see, and the paintings that I painted on the backs of my eyelids. How strange it is to remember what perhaps never existed, that the tapestry of your imagination is of a thread that ends. Yo extraño las palabras que yo antes conocía, con las cuales construía pequeñitas poesías. Cuán extraño que es pensar que nunca pertenecías, que el hogar de tu memoria es un espacio que alquilas. extraño los colores que yo antes percibía y los cuadros que pintaba por detrás de mis pupilas. Cuán extraño es recordar lo que tal vez nunca existía, que el tejido imaginario es de un hilo que termina. Thank you so much for having me, Mountain Stage. Thank you to the incredible people of Charleston, West Virginia, and Ohio, and everyone who drove out to see this show. Your presence is what makes the magic of this show. So thank you for being here. And happy end of festival! And thank you to Richie and Scott and Greg on sound, making us sound good. We've got several more acts today. I love how I just said we, even though this is my first time here. This is my show too. But anyway, there's incredible music coming up, so I can't wait to just be in the audience. Now, this song is the reason why I stand before you today. It is called Milonga Accidental, and last year I sent it into the NPR Tiny Desk contest, and wow, I won. And so now I'm just learning how to ride this crazy tidal wave of music, a job in music, a life in music, because I really do want to spend my life doing it. So one thing that I ask you all to please do, if you can, is remember my name. And just let people know about me, because I would love to see you again. So this song is all about embracing your contradictions and creating a home within yourself when you might feel like you don't fit in anywhere. It speaks all in opposites. It says, when I look outside, when I look inside, when I look outside again, from the periphery to the very center, I'm always the witness and the judge. And the chorus is a question. When will I know how to decipher my purpose? When will I feel at home in my voice? Thank you so much, people of Charleston, for making me feel so at home in my voice today. Cuando miro afuera, cuando miro adentro, cuando miro afuera otra vez. De la periferia hasta el mero centro, siempre soy testigo y juez. Cuando sabré descifrar mi razón, cuando sentiré mi hogar en mi voz. Cuando miro el agua, cuando miro el cielo, cuando miro el agua otra vez. De lo más profundo a este momento, quiero ser el agua so much.
Alisa Amador. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm really glad that you made it to Charleston. I'm glad you figured out all those flights and got up at 3:30 in the morning so we could have you on this show. The musician Vance Gilbert has described her as Sean Colvin meets Joni Mitchell, has lunch with Amy Winehouse, meets Suzanne Vega, add Diana Krall in a quiet, unassuming, never loud package, even singing in Spanish and French. I would agree, wouldn't you? Her latest EP is Narratives on 30 Tigers, and she's releasing new music as we record this show. That was Alisa Amador. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. There you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us on just about every form of social media. And of course, we invite you to follow us to our next live show. You can find out where we'll be and get your tickets at mountainstage.org. Next up on the show is a singer-songwriter born in Alabama who, after a stint in the Atlanta music scene, has become a fixture in the East Nashville Americana community. His sets are a mixture of original songs and obscure honky-tonk and singer-songwriter tunes, everything from classic country ballads to honky-tonk to beloved and near-forgotten cover tunes. He's toured and recorded as a sideman for decades, but stepped out as a solo artist about 15 years ago. His latest recording is a 5-song EP called Me and Paul on Longleaf Pine Records. This is Paul. The record is a collaboration named after a Willie Nelson song with the steel guitarist and venerable sideman, Paul Niehaus. Please welcome John Byrd and Paul Niehaus.
I am so proud to be here. And I will say, the first song I'm going to do is about where I'm from. And you know, you ought to be able to be proud of where you're from. You ought to be able to be. And but I wrote this song after my home state reinstituted the chain gang. So. Well, my uncle was a logger, my papa was a railroad man. When you're down in Alabama, you find $1 where you can. I grew up never knowing there was any other way. I've been to New York City and I've got to say that Alabama asphalt's giving off heat. I gotta keep moving, I got a time to beat. Well, I miss Tuscaloosa and I miss the Mobile Bay. And the Gulf of Mexico is calling me home. Now there's a brown-eyed girl, she's waiting for me. She thinks I'm in Tennessee. And there's a blue-eyed girl in a Georgia town. I'd have to hit Atlanta just to take her down, 'cause that Alabama asphalt giving off heat. I gotta keep moving, I got a time to beat. Well, I miss Tuscaloosa and I miss the Mobile Bay. And the Gulf of Mexico is calling me home. Now if you're down in Alabama, you better watch your ways, 'cause laying burning tar is the least that you're gonna pay. Yeah, they'll chain you to your brother and give a shotgun to the other. There's that Alabama asphalt giving off heat. I gotta keep moving, I got a time to beat. Well, I miss Tuscaloosa and I miss the Mobile Bay, and the Gulf of Mexico is calling me home. Thank you. Well, all right, so I've been in Nashville for 22 years, and I finally got a couple of songs in a movie. And it's an Ed Harris movie, so maybe it'll be good. And they just premiered it at Tribeca and in New York City, and so it's called Down at the Well of Wishes, the name of the song. And I don't know if it's in the movie 2 minutes or 2 seconds. I don't care. I cashed the check. Everything's good. Huh? Oh, well, the movie is Downtown Al, but the name of the song, even more importantly, is Down at the Well of Wishes. And I wrote this song with a buddy of mine because they do that in Nashville, co-writing. And I said, man, when we finished, I said, this is a good song about being a songwriter in Nashville, you know, the Well of Wishes. And he goes, no, this is a song about panhandlers. I went, same thing, so. Down at the Well of Wishes, a noble loser fishes through the pockets of his breeches for some change. If he could hear them jingle, or even feel a single new penny in his wrinkled hands for a change. But change is hard to come by if the well has run dry and you are only some guy who needs change. There's nothing he can throw in to the well and leave it knowing that the way his life is going is gonna change. His change is hard to come by if the well has run dry and you are only some guy who needs change. All the gods have spoken to the man who's broken, but still he keeps on hoping for some change. For some change. For some change. I know. You know, and not to get technical, but that's when you're writing songs. I don't know if y'all can tell I'm from Alabama when the chords go. I mean, come on, that's like Leonard Skinner or something, you know. But it goes to the E minor, so that helps. Well, my buddy, Nashville's loaded with great songwriters, and I got me one, Davis Raines. And he and his partner, Davis Raines and Pamela Jackson, wrote this next song. But when Davis showed it to me, it goes like this. I was like, whoa, that's all along the Watchtower, dude. You can't. You know, we look out for each other that way. But he's like, well, hold on. And anyway, when it gets to that little turnaround, and it's like you forget about. All right, so this next song is called Going to Montgomery. I always do it for my Uncle Royce. He came home to Frisco City, Alabama, Monroe County, Alabama. They said, Royce, what are you doing here? He goes, came to visit Mama. Oh, that's good. And I'm seeing friends from high school. That's wonderful. And I marched with Dr. King last Sunday. Oh, So I always dedicate this song to my Uncle Royce. I'm going to Montgomery, walk with Martin Luther King, gonna shake these demons from me when I hear Hank Sr. sing. I'm going to Montgomery, I'm going to Montgomery, rock me in the cradle, where the moss hangs off the trees, where it's hard and hot and hateful, where it's soft and cool and sweet. I'm going to Montgomery, I'm going to Montgomery, Well, pick me up and let me ride. And drop me down by the riverside. My heart is down in Dixie, and she's a-waiting for me there. She called to say she missed me, so I've got no time to spare. I'm going to Montgomery. I'm going to Montgomery. Oh, I'm going to Montgomery. I'm going to Montgomery. Oh. All right. Thank y'all for listening. I'm so, like I said, proud to be here. Now we've played some kind of sad, pitiful, kind of like thought-provoking. So to balance all that emotion out, we need something hateful. So we're gonna leave you with this one. I wrote this song with the late and great Mr. Peter Cooper. So. Thank y'all. If Texas is so great, well then what are you doing here? All you want to talk about is Texas. I'm trying to drink my beer. Now Port Aransas girls are pretty, but I like Panama City. And if Texas is so great, well then what are you doing here? Sitting in my favorite Nashville bar, mad at the waitress cause there's no Lone Star. Talking about your Texas music too. Well, I'm trying to listen to Emmy Lou. She's from Birmingham. And if Texas is so great, well then what are you doing here? All you want to talk about is Texas. I'm trying to drink my beer. Now poor day girls are mighty pretty, but I like Panama City. And if Texas is so great, well then what are you doing here? I want to hear Paul Niehaus. I like a shiner every now and then, much rather have a whiskey blend. You say Guy Clark is your favorite son. He moved to Nashville in 1971, and he never moved back. Well, if Texas is so great, well then what are you doing here? All you want to talk about is Texas. I'm trying to drink my beer. Now Port Aransas girls are pretty, but I like Panama City. And if Texas is so great, well then what are you doing here? One more time, man. Horn hooking is the thing to do. I wouldn't do it if I were you. You going on about the Alamo? Well, I was rooting for Mexico. Uh-oh. Well, if Texas is so great, well, then what are you doing here? All you want to talk about is Texas. Beer. Now, poor day girls are mighty pretty when you find them in Panama City. And if Texas is so great, if Texas is so great, if Texas is so great, then what are you doing here? Paul Niehaus. My name's John Byrd, unless I owe you money.
Yes, sir. John Byrd is an interesting man. He's begun a PhD He's taught at historic colleges serving black students. He's worked on the papers of the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. And he once sold a drum set to John Prine. That's quite a resume. Their latest EP is called Me and Paul, and look for a new record coming out this fall called Unknown Roads. That was John Byrd and Paul Niehaus. We'd like to say a special hello to you right now if you're listening over WSCI in Charleston, South Carolina, and on KBSU in Boise, Idaho. Thank you so much. We hope you can join us next week when we welcome John Pizzarelli, Maria Muldauer, the Jennifer Hartswick Band, Melissa Carper, and Gabriel Royal. This is Kathy Mattea, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR. Hello again, and welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage. I'm Kathy Mattea, and I'm so glad you joined us. We're here at our home in Charleston, West Virginia. It's Festival here in town, and we're having a great show already. Still to come, we're going to hear from the Roots mainstays, Donna the Buffalo. But we're going to open this second hour with a cross-generational duo who's been playing together for over a decade. They play left coast blues, ballads, and swampy rock and roll. Together they have quite a musical resume. They've played with everyone from Boz Scaggs, Etta James, and the Doobie Brothers to the Avett Brothers and Ola Bell, and the list is really long. They create a musical conversation between intense slide guitar and virtuosic harmonica. They have a new album together called The Belfry Session. Please welcome for the first time together at the Mountain Stage, David Jacob Strain and Bob Beach.
That was such a nice introduction.
That's right.
Better not suck now. Of all the ways just to say goodbye, all the ways to make somebody cry, of all the ways just to tell why she did it with a smile, just the walking out on that frozen lane, just waiting for that ice to break. She did it with a smile. Say goodbye. All the ways to make somebody cry. Of all the ways to tell a lie. Well, she did it with a smile. Hey, yeah, she did it with a smile. Oh, she did it with a smile. Thank you so much. Gosh, Bob, I think you're right, man. It does feel good to get the happy songs out of the way.
We're taking them down.
Well, it's such a pleasure to be here with you on Mountain Stage. We don't always play bars this nice. I live in the great state of Oregon. I live in Eugene, Oregon, the home of the blues. And if you leave my house and you ride your bicycle like you're going to head all the way to Charleston, West Virginia, you start out along the Mackenzie River as it winds its way through the vine maples and the rhododendrons. And you can see the tops of the ridges where the big trees used to be. This is something from our new record. It's called Further from the Road. She was standing on the shoulder of old Route 242, and she could not have been much older than 21 or 22. And so I pulled over, man, just to offer her a ride. Well, she threw her pack in first, and she climbed up the passenger side. And I asked where she was going, and she said, I know where I have been. And then I asked if she had someone, and she said, well, he got what came to him. And then she looked out as the rain turned to snow. But there was something that I could not see further from the road, yeah, further from the road. And so we rode an hour together, or maybe 2 at the most, and I felt like I was dreaming. She looked like a ghost. When I let her off by the old pass, she said anywhere was fine, but she did not seem to leave a track as she walked into the pines, yeah, and further from the road. From the road, yeah, yeah, yeah. And sometimes at night, man, I hear that mountain call. Early in November, when the snow begins to fall, well, I get lost in those woods, I get lost in my own head, yeah, lost among the living. And the days as I go further from the road. So you might see her on that lonesome train, somewhere in the shadows, so strong and so pale. Yeah, maybe she went up on that mountain, never to come down, where she could be living still in some forgotten town, yeah, and further from the road. The road, yeah, Donna, the road, yeah. She walked through. Thank you. Well, in my hometown on Saturday afternoons on our local community radio station, a guy by the name of Gavin, the Rooster Man Fox, would play the blues on Saturday afternoons. And no matter how far he got into the more contemporary industrial blues, he always started off with Blind Willie Johnson. So this is a song I made up, but it takes some It borrows a little bit from Blind Willie Johnson's Slide Style. It's a song called Mama. Was standing in her stocking feet in the single room that she kept so neat. And the devil works fast and on retreat, and she never grew up easily. And we were kids and we were wild. I see her now with the eyes of a child. And she must have had some regrets, but she was smiling so big on the day she left. Well, Mama, she don't cry no more. And Jesus is gonna pick her up in a red Corvette, pour the wine and pay the rent, and thank her for all the prayers she sent. And to the Father I never met, and he was gone, I didn't know why. It was a different story every time, sailing on a big tall ship through silver seas where sirens wept. She don't cry no more. Mama, we're all the same in the eyes of the Lord. Come on, hear 'em all over town trying to bring your mama down. When Mama said let 'em go round and round, let the lost be lost and the found be found. Well, Mama, ramble on and ramble round like a drunk or a clown. You talk about settling down, and the angels sing, but they don't make much sound. And this place is not so bad, could be the best some will ever have. Get anything you want at the corner store. Yeah, one guy liked it so much he came back for more. But Mama, she don't cry no more. Mama, we're all the same in the eyes of the Lord. And Mama, she don't cry no more.
Thank you.
Well, early in the pandemic, just like everybody else, we started doing live stream shows. But Bob lives in Philadelphia and I live in Oregon, so we couldn't really play at the same time, but we could alternate. I got the whole thing set up. I had the microphones plugged into the laptop, and we had 2 iPhones, 3 iPhones at one point, all connected together. We had the lights. You got to have the hair light from behind if you want to look like the real thing, you know. And I had the Ethernet cable running out through the garden, through the window, and then into the house. And I started to play, and I looked down at the screen, and I realized that people were commenting in real time, sharing their opinions about the songs. And I saw somebody typing, and he would hit return after each part of the phrase, so I would see it being added. And I saw him typing, "Does anyone know if this is a real song or did he write it?" And then I see Bob typing, and he's coming to my defense. He says, "I'm pretty sure that he made this up." Thank you for the censorship. It is public radio. So here's another one I made up. Here's a song called "Higher." I'm climbing up through the bones of a forest that burned in the last great fire. With skeletons of lodgepole and hemlock, I wanna go higher. Well, higher, higher. How high do I have to go? And play the last song with a quartering and stand and take a bow. Well, this was once a room full of friends, but it's only me here now. And higher, higher. How high do I have to go? Looking out the shape of a valley, the glacier retreats down among the silhouettes and shadows of who we used to be. Put your head on my forehead and your hand on my thigh. We've come a long way together. Do you want to go higher? Well, higher.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for listening. We'll leave you with this one. Another thing David made up.
Oh. We know we don't have a lot of time, so we're going to play it twice as fast. Thank you for being so kind to us. It takes a lot of work and a lot of heart to keep a show like this going for 40 years. And it all works because you all come out and tune in and take a chance on this music that's way outside the corporate music radar. And thank you. We'll take a trip next September, Mom, when the aspens start to change. Down to southern Colorado, we'll leave behind the suckers in the Flood Range. Around the Arkansas River bank, past the gypsum mine. Hey girl, don't you remember? We were kids and we could fly, singing, baby, don't it feel good to be free? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, it's just you and me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I don't know how you can know this, but there's this thing that you do when you smile. It's like your whole soul lights up and your eyes get a little bit wide. And the way that I'm feeling, girl, it's hard to explain. It's like every time that I see you, you're like taking off my clothes and dancing in the rain, singing, baby, don't it feel good to be free? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, it's just you and me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take it to the bridge. They say things happen for a reason. Well, but man, I can't go for that. I needed something to believe in. Love was all I ever had. Well, I have a friend, she's from New York City, and she's still on Broadway in her mind. And she's living in the room next to my grandma. They're both about 95. And her theater, it looks like a lunchroom, and the actors never know their lines. But she's directing a play inside a play inside a play, and every night is opening night. Won't you help us sing it? Say, baby, don't it feel good to be free? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me hear you. Baby, well, it's just you and me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, Bobby. Baby, don't it feel good to be free? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, it's just you and me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just you and me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just you and me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby.
Thank you so
That's Bob Beach on the harmonica.
Thank you.
That is a lot of music coming out of two people, I'm just saying. When David was young, he was widely regarded as a blues prodigy, and he dropped out of Stanford to pursue music full time. And Bob was a sound engineer at the World Cafe live music venue for 15 years. They've been playing together for a good while now. Their new album is called The Belfry Sessions. That was David Jacob Strain and Bob Beach. Yes. Well, it's time for our piano player, Bob Thompson, to do something for you now. And tonight, Bob's going to play All This Love by El DeBarge. Please welcome Bob Thompson. You can find his music at colortones.com. That was our very own Bob Thompson with All This Love by El DeBarge. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is feedback@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook and Twitter and peek behind the scenes on our Instagram. You can find all those links at our website, mountainstage.org. We're going to close the show tonight with a band that's been putting out great music for more than 3 decades. They are based out of Trumansburg, New York, and their relationship with their fans has become something of legend. They are known collectively as The Herd. They play a mashup of country, rock and roll, bluegrass, old-time Cajun, and Zydeco. Basically, they were Americana before there was Americana, and they helped pioneer the genre. In 1991, they started the Finger Lakes Festival in upstate New York, which now draws 15,000 music lovers every summer. They also founded festivals in North Carolina and Florida, as well as a camp with workshops around grassroots art and dance and music. And as you can see, they are very busy. Their latest album is called Dance in the Street. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Donna the Buffalo.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, she made it sound pretty good. Perception got me down. It's clear the clear is coming back around. If it's the dogs to feed, make like you love, like you need. have it here. Take it as a sign. You better act quick. Maybe running out of time. Make me believe something in the good. We can't stand where heroes stood. Coming in hot. Feel it when you know to get it in now. Before we go, there is a day to run. Tomorrow's promise is no one. Thank you very much. That was a radio edit.
I'll say.
Forgot the chorus. It's not so big a deal. We sang it again. Destiny, parts unknown, a certain name, a final resting place. Tumbling dice from the forces of our hand. I got a number coming my way. I got the number coming to me. Grip too tight, grip too tight, obscuring the nature of life. Grip too tight to the outcome. I'll be one with the forces of the nature of the love. I'll be mine, be mine, be one with the forces of the nature of the life. Look, my love and desire. What a thrill of one like a baby wants a mom. At the edge of insanity, knowing there's a way never meant to be. Knowing there's a way never meant to be. Destiny, but sure no name of a final resting place. Tumbling dice around the forces of my hand. Yes, I got a number coming my way. I got a number coming to me. Heard the sound, yes, it made me cry. Sounded like the hub of a wax coming down. And the wall between me and feeling was gone. It was so beautiful, endlessly sad, unpleasant, thrilling all at once. Go figure. Where you been? Where you been? Up, down, around and back again. Where you been? Where you been? Heaven, hell, heaven and back again. Go figure. Destiny, parts unknown, assured only of final resting place. Tumbling dice from the forces of a hand. Yes, I got a number coming my way. I got a number coming to me. Coming my way. I got a number coming to me, coming my way. Thank you. Thanks.
it's a round ball. There is love, there is love. Sure, at sunrise, it doesn't matter the shape of a hand. They all fit together in a family picture, and every clock got room for that. Sure, at sunrise, it doesn't matter the shape of a hand. They all fit together in a family picture, and every clock got room for that. Every piece is a part of the whole. No one piece more important than the rest. Stand up and take a number, 'cause every piece here's got someplace to go. It's a round ball. There is love. Yeah, it's a round ball. There is love. There is love. Sure, at sunrise, it doesn't matter the shape of the hand. All get together in a family picture, and every clock got room for that. Sure, at sunrise, it doesn't matter the shape of the hand. All get together in a family picture, and every clock got room for that. Hey there, look at you, you got nothing else to do. You got any bright ideas? Tumbleweed rolling back, that's the dust up in your eyes. Saddle up the gray and ride out. Hey there, look at you, you got nothing else to do. You got any bright ideas? Tumbleweed rolling back, that's the dust up in your eyes. Saddle up the gray and ride out. Sure, at sunrise, it doesn't matter the shape of the hand. All fit together in a family picture, and every clock got room for that. Sure, at sunrise, it doesn't matter the shape of the hand. All fit together in a family picture, and every wall's got room, and every wall's got room, and every wall's got room for that. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, I'd just like to just give thanks. Thanks for having us. We appreciate it. It's always an honor
Nice to be back.
as we go around and around in circles. It's nice to stop every now and then here. So it's good. And speaking of going in circles, we're going to do a little number called Rubber Meets the Road. It's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where the rubber meets the road, in the tracks you can't see, traces of broken heart that won't belong to me. But now it's a natural fact, I'm back intact against the moving fast passion, and I want the fact that the clouds will roll. Where the rubber meets the road, where the rubber meets the road. in the perfect line. Spinning tail, fast action, lose your traction, fly when you try to hide your action, but the truth unfolds where the rubber meets the road. Where the rubber meets the road, in the tracks you can't see traces of broken heart that won't belong to me. But now the natural back in back, it's a moving fast, faster than I want to back the dust clouds roll. But where the rubber meets the road. Where the rubber meets the road, it gets to test what you got inside. When your heart's exposed, I don't know where to hide. And you can see, I'm still more than fine. It can be slow, where the rubber meets the road. Where the rubber meets the road, in the track you can't see traces of broken heart, they won't belong to me. But now the natural fact is a back attack, they use a moving fast, faster than a wall back to the clouds roll. Where the rubber meets the road, where the rubber meets the road, in the tracks you can see traces of broken heart that won't belong to me. But now the natural back, and it's a moving fast, faster than I want the back to the clouds to roll. Where the rubber meets the road, the dust clouds that roll. Where the rubber meets the road, the dust clouds that roll. Where the rubber meets the road. Thank you. I guess we got time for one more song. Once again, thanks again.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it. We love y'all.
Whew, all right, deep breath.
She meets a fine boy, sparks fly after 5 and dime. Holds a future of love and understanding. If everybody's doing it, everybody's okay, okay.
picture, a pretty sunrise, pretty moon up in the sky. Pretty perfect no matter how you swing it. If everybody's doing it, everybody's okay. Well, here's an inch and you take a mile when you sow your oats maybe once in a while. It's divine to know that you're forgiven. If everybody's doing it, everybody's okay. Okay. Is everybody okay? I see. I look around and I see I'm just like you. I see the lightning, will hear the thunder, let the rain wash it all away. Let it roll away down on the river. If everybody's doing it, everybody's okay. Well, meet you at midnight for a moon dance. Watch you sleeping in the morning light. Holding on to you now and forever. If everybody's doing it, everybody's okay. Well, you got some shoes there, doing some walking. You got some miles there ahead of you. You got a style and a reason to keep moving. If everybody's doing it, everybody's okay. Okay. Is everybody okay? I see. I look around and I see I'm just like you. Okay.
Everybody okay.
Is everybody okay?
Everybody okay.
Is everybody okay?
Everybody okay.
Is everybody okay? I see. I look around and I see I am just like you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mountain Stage.
Pleasure.
Donna, the Buffalo. When they were trying to come up with a name for the band all those years ago, someone suggested Dawn of the Buffalo. And well, you know, you can tell what happened after that. They've been Donna the Buffalo ever since. Yes. Thank you to Donna the Buffalo. Our thanks to David Jacob Strain and Bob Beach. Thanks to John Byrd. Thanks to Alisa Amador. And thank you to David Childers and the Serpents. And thanks again to Larry Gross, for filling in for me these last few weeks. Thank you to everyone here at the Culture Center. And of course, thanks to you out there listening on the radio. Because without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. We never forget that. I hope you'll be back next week for John Pizzarelli, Maria Moldauer, the Jennifer Hartswick Band, Melissa Carper, and Gabriel Royal. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Senior producer is Jeff Shirley. Associate producers are John Ingram and Mallory Richards. We're engineered by Patrick Stevens, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, Brian Hensley, and Greg McGowan. With production assistance by Michael Lipton, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, Scott Robinson, Robbie Lanham, Kelly Lassiter, Jen Brown, Mary Lee, and Big J. Photographic services by Chris Morris. Promotion is coordinated by Mallory Richards, John Ingram, and Music in Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are just as soon as you can? You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. All right, we're going to do this old John Prine tune for you. Here we go. I know a guy got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella, kinda confused, got muscles in his head, ain't never been used. Thinks he owns half of this town. David Childers
Starts drinking, hippie gets a big red nose. Beats his old lady with a rubber hose. And he takes her out to dinner and he buys her new clothes. That's the way the world goes round.
That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. Mike Lipton. All right, Brian Kennedy. All right, Bob Thompson, let's hear from you. Keep going now. All right, John Byrd, you're up.
I was sitting in the bathtub, counting my toes when the radiator broke. Water all froze, got stuck in the eyes without my clothes, naked as the eyes of the clown.
Oh, David Mayfield now.
I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when the sun come through the window and the ice all broke. I stood up and laughed, I thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round.
That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. Jed Puryear. All right, Tara Nevins. All right, David McCracken on the keys. Paul Niehaus on the steel. All right, David Jacob Strain. Bob Beach. All right, Jeff White on the fiddle. Alisa Amador. All right, let's sing it out. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world... Let's do one more. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world... Tag it now. That's the way that the... One more time. That's the way that the world goes round. Thank y'all so much.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser and by the West Virginia Tourism Office. This is NPR.